The MotoGP protocol debate, riders' frustration unveiled. In a recent development, MotoGP has adopted a new pre-race ceremony, similar to Formula One's grand tradition, which has sparked controversy and frustration among riders, particularly Marc Marquez. This change in protocol, set to debut at the San Marino Grand Prix, requires riders to gather at the front of the grid during the national anthem, a stark contrast to the previous practice of remaining near their starting positions. The new MotoGP protocol, a disruptive change? For years, MotoGP riders have had their own pre-race rituals, with some listening to last-minute instructions and others focusing their minds. Now, race promoters want a unified front. But is this change necessary? And more importantly, is it beneficial to the riders? Marc Marquez's frustration, a voice of dissatisfaction. Marc Marquez, a MotoGP veteran, expressed his frustration over the last-minute change, stating, "They keep asking us for more and more. One day, we'll explode." This statement highlights the growing tension between the riders and the organizers. Marquez, who had a successful Friday practice session, setting the fastest time, was annoyed to learn about the protocol change from the media. The impact on rider preparation, a cause for concern. The new protocol could potentially disrupt riders' concentration and preparation routines. Marquez, who faced defeat last weekend at the Catalan GP, had a challenging start to the day at Misano, finishing a quarter of the second behind in FP1. However, he managed to turn things around with a reset in his riding style and some helpful setup adjustments from his team. A step towards improvement. Marquez's perspective. Despite leading the timesheets, Marquez believes there's room for improvement. He explained that the bike's stiffness and powerful performance on the shorter track presented challenges. He said, "Here from the first run, the bike was super stiff because of the very high grip." Marquez's comments highlight the delicate balance between bike setup and rider performance. Misano's grip, a blessing or a curse? Misano's high-grip asphalt is expected to favor Marquez as he pursues his 7th Premier Class title. While the grip is excellent, the small bumps present a unique challenge. Marquez described it as small ripples that affect everyone, making it an acceptable trade-off. This insight into the track conditions adds an interesting layer to the race strategy. The bigger picture. MotoGP's evolving traditions. This change in protocol raises questions about the balance between tradition and innovation in MotoGP. While Formula One's pre-race ceremony is iconic, is it necessary to emulate it in MotoGP? And more importantly, how will this affect the riders' performance and the overall fan experience? Your thoughts. Join the discussion. What do you think about MotoGP's new protocol? Is it a necessary change, or is it a step too far? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your opinions and spark a conversation about the future of MotoGP traditions.